in studio with us.
Hey.
Have you been by the conference room yet?
The conference room?
Yeah, have you been in the other room where there's like 80 people waiting for you?
No.
Dude, your fans are nuts. They're nuts.
Oh, well, they're really supportive. They're really good fans.
You know that Amanda and Jackie are there, right?
Do you know Amanda and Jackie?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
You know
They're
who
from
they
Oregon.
are?
Oh my gosh, you really do know them.
Yeah, they
were
went to the concert, and they went to see. They're so excited to see me, and I guess they went out really quick during intermission. But if you didn't get back by intermission on time, you couldn't get back in, and so they missed the second half of the show. And they had the tickets and the seats, but they wouldn't let them back in. And so it was like, oh man.
So how did you then come to know them?
That way. It's really. I felt it was really sad because it's like that's why they went to the show, and it's like. See, we go out and talk to everyone before and after the show.
Was this the American Idol show?
The tour, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a tour.
So now I feel bad ripping on them.
Yeah.
They showed up at 4:45 this morning. They're standing outside the radio station. We bring them in. We thought they were nuts. We thought they were full-on delusional. Because they're dropping your name and your dad's name, and they're telling all about how you apparently wrote a song for them.
Yeah.
See, there it is.
Yeah, there's the one thing that may be a little
for.
bit over the line.
They said that you wrote a song for them. Or
Not
for her,
them.
for Amanda.
For Amanda, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah,
I didn't write a song for anyone.
You have it in there. Right?
Well, this is the song that she said that you wrote for her.
Something about the look in your eyes. Something about your beautiful face.
I actually didn't write that one though.
Oh,
You didn't write that?
No, I didn't write it, but it was written like for me.
It would be nice to know that somebody wrote, like, if that were me, it would be nice to know someone wrote that song for me. So I'm sure a lot of girls are like, oh, he totally wrote that song for me. 'Cause I love him.
They kind of wrote it on. It's part of the song they wrote because of things I said during another song I recorded with them.
Okay.
The people who wrote that are awesome. They wrote like a lot of stuff for Natasha Bedingfield and.
You should just spin it and say you performed that for Amanda.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
David Archuleta here in studio with us. This is actually your second appearance on this program in the last 2 weeks. Do you remember the first one? Do you have any idea?
Putting you on the spot.
Do you have any idea the first time you appeared on the show, which was 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
What was I doing 2 weeks ago?
I'll give you a hint. In fact, I'll play you the part of the interview.
I don't like hearing myself.
No. I'll play you the interview. You tell me if you know where it's from.
Okay.
All right, here you go.
Hey, how's it going?
How is it being more famous than the person that actually won?
What? It wasn't that at the Disney? That was at the Disney thing, right?
That was at Miley's 16th birthday party on the purple carpet. That was my son interviewing you.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That was funny.
You must see a million people. I don't even know how you keep track. Like, I don't even know how you knew that you were at Disney that time.
Well, it was a pretty big thing. I mean, most 16th birthday parties aren't that big.
Yeah,
I mean,
when they close down the
any
park.
Birthday parties, period, that are that big. That was exciting, though. I mean, my whole family got to come, and it was just a lot of fun. I mean, you don't usually go to a party where they close Disneyland.
Yeah, they closed down the park, and again, to give you my perspective, we're at the end of the purple carpet. You have to do the paparazzi first, then you go through all the TV shows and Access Hollywood and so on. Then you hit Radio Row, which is like just on your way off the carpet.
Yeah.
By the time you hit us, we had heard, I mean, it was shrieks that we haven't heard since the Jonas Brothers were here.
What?
And there were girls all along, because opposite where the media was, it was all fans that had gotten into Disneyland and paid extra to be there and so on. The girls were screaming, and you must have been on the purple carpet for the better part of 20, 25 minutes, and all you heard was screaming for the entire time.
I think they were screaming for everyone, though. I mean,
oh, you're so sweet.
It was like
No,
teenage girl heaven, because it was all the Disney people and.
But what's your life like? Because I know that even coming here, everything has to be secret. Where you come in, what you drive, where you're staying, all that kind of stuff. Is that how you live now?
I guess it just. You have to watch. You have to be careful when you're out in public and stuff.
You can't just go to the mall.
Oh, I go to the mall. I was the last time I was in Utah. I went to the mall. I think you just have to keep moving because
Yeah.
people always recognize you, but as long as you're going faster than everyone else,
So you just sprint
you're-
through? You just sprint through the store then?
pretty close.
You put on your Nike Plus and just run through?
David Archuleta here in studio with us, 7:48. Again, we have an entire room full of people that had to put up with us over the course of the last week or so to win their way in, or you'd be Amanda and Jackie, who drove up from Portland, wrecked the cab they were in, and I guess Amanda, Jackie's daughter, needs medical attention, but refused to get it because they didn't want to miss you.
I came in this
sad.
morning and I asked one of the tech guys that was here. He's like, dude, this people just got in an accident, and one of them has a bump on their head, and the other one says she has whiplash, but they're refusing to leave and go to the doctor because they want to wait for David.
Oh,
I was like, all right, whatever.
well, I hope they
One
get
of them
to
said
the
they couldn't feel
doctor
their
after
arm.
this.
One of them said they couldn't feel their arm when they were in it.
What?
No joke.
Dude, they're nuts.
That's sad.
And it's not your fault. This isn't your responsibility. It's just that they're so in love with you.
Oh.
Yeah, what do you do?
I feel.
Oh, don't feel bad.
Yeah, it's
they're
not your
nuts.
Oh.
7:49 at
We'll say it for
106.1.
you. We'll say it for you. Don't worry about it.
Stick around because we will have David Archuleta. We will have him pretty much look into a mirror when it comes to something that Jubal can do of David's amazingly well.
Yeah.
Next.
Good luck.
David Archuleta. New music crush.
Kiss FM. David Archuleta's favorite song. It's Pink, So What? It's Jackie and Bender. The song starts, he just throws his headphones on and just starts singing along. It's 7:57. Jackie Rose call for Sunshine. High going up to about 55. It's 47 now at 106.1 Kiss FM. You wouldn't think that we'd actually had recorded his laugh as quickly as we did. But
What?
we...
Oh, dang it.
Yeah.
I hate my laugh.
No.
You know?
No.
I don't. I love your laugh. I love it.
Now, it's funny because
Give me a
during...
week's worth of material.
We've only had again when my son talked to you at the Disney Miley Cyrus birthday party thing. The interview lasted a total of 41 seconds. Okay, that's how quick we had you there on the purple carpet. And of that, about a second and a half of it was that. And he
I dialed in on it. Dude.
dialed in
Yeah.
quickly and mirrors it
Watch, play.
almost eerily. To now, people texting in, who, by the way, we're getting text messages. David Archuleta is awesome from Sarah and Haley in Yelm. He is unbelievable. Please tell him my kids love him. Wow, look at you, you big stud. Listen. He nailed it.
It's like
Yeah,
in
it's like there's
stereo.
3 of us in here, dude.
It's so wrong.
Recording
So
Jubal
bad.
David.
Oh, man.
It's so wrong.
I can't stand my laugh. Oh, my God.
I
Really?
like
Funny,
it.
though. That's funny. Stop it. Oh, my God.
7:58 at 106.1 Kiss FM. You know, it's funny. Off the air, we were telling David that over the course of the last, a couple months, there been a ton of people for private performances and for appearances and so on, like Boys Like Girls and Metro Station and Good Charlotte.
Awesome.
And we just had
Secondhand
Panic at the Disco and Secondhand Serenade and One Republic's coming to town. But every now and then, because everybody freaks out for everybody, but every now and then you bring somebody in who across the board people go nuts for. And you're that guy right now. Over the course of the last 2 weeks, everybody has been going freaking crazy for David Archuleta. And your father brought up a very good point. Because, again, we were talking about off the air, and his father said, well, you have to realize that when he was on American Idol, week in and week out, you had, the millions of people that watched the show watch him every single week, and he obviously got all the way to the end. So he's more mainstream, more than anybody else you bring to town.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Look
true.
at Dad doing some self-promotion for his son.